kind of punk scene back in the 80s, the early 80s. Pretty much kind of a lost kid as far as what I was going to do with my future. I knew I was in the creative side. I took every single art class. Person that's probably most responsible for what I'm doing right now is my high school art teacher. She told me, Dean, you really should pursue jewelry as a career. I think it would be beneficial to you. And I didn't really think much about it for about another year until I really decided and kind of figured out, like, okay, yeah, I do want to do this. I do want to pursue this. The next step for me was to learn all about gemstones and diamonds. So I had to move out to California to go to school at the Gemological Institute of America. And there I learned, basically everything there is to know about gemstones and diamonds. I had a 2-bedroom apartment in Santa Monica, California, and my second bedroom was a full-on shop. I had probably more equipment in there than most jewelry stores. The whole time I was doing all this, I knew deep down inside I was going to be doing my own stuff. I actually created just this small line, but it was pretty high-end stuff. And I didn't really even know what people were going to think about it. I didn't know if they were going to like it. I knew I liked it, and it was all fancy colored diamonds. The first store I went into in Orange County, California, they looked at it, they bought 4 pieces of mine right off the bat. And from that moment on, it was like, that's it. All right, I'm ready to do this. A lot of these different colored diamonds, or even the nasty looking ones that nobody really wants, I'm not sure if it reflects me as a person because I do like the things that are different. I'm not your average jewelry designer. I would not be happy if I had to go down that typical road. I wouldn't be happy if I had to dress a certain way or somebody told me to do a certain thing. When I moved to Austin, the people here are a little more open to doing something different, something that's off the beaten track, which I feel like that's basically kind of who I am. Everything I do is different. Every single ring is different. There's not one single ring that's exactly the same. Which is kind of like the diamonds. There's not one single diamond that's exactly the same. If it has a center stone, it's all designed right around that center stone. It's not like I design a piece and I throw a stone in there. My style is always in every single piece. Even if somebody wants a pretty basic traditional ring, I'm still adding a little something to those rings that says Dean Frederick. Basically, every time a piece leaves my studio, it's a part of me, and that part will live on. My dream is, if somebody in California or New York, they want a Dean Frederick piece, I want them to come to my studio here in Austin and design something with me here. I have no interest in going anywhere else as far as, somebody carrying my line or my pieces or anything like that. I don't want to, branch out and do what everybody else typically wants to do. I'm perfectly happy with my lifestyle right now.